In-ear monitors, IEMs, are better than gaming headsets. Yeah, I said it. But seriously, if you are considering buying an expensive gaming headset like some of the ones I have here, this video is probably going to save you a ton of money because I'm going to explain why for most people, IEMs or in-ear monitors are a far better value purchase. But in order to do that, first I've got to put some respect on gaming headsets' name. Why are these still so popular? And honestly, there's only two main reasons. They are branding and reputation, which are kind of the same thing. But first off, branding. A lot of these companies, especially HyperX, Razer, and stuff like that, they do a really good job of marketing their products to gamers specifically. Now, it might not always say gaming headset on the front, but right here you see gaming grade wireless. On the back, wireless gaming headset. Odyssey, an audiophile company, they went full force with going ahead and marketing all these different features for gamers and just for people who want extremely good sound quality and a lot of features in a headset that costs this much money. But if you turn over here to some of these unassuming IEMs, a lot of these companies I hadn't even heard of before the last year. Tangzhou, who makes the 𝘊𝘩𝘦𝘢𝘱, I don't even still really know anything about that company at all. The second is reputation. So I used to exclusively buy earbuds, if you didn't know, way years ago, like 15, 20 years ago, I would only buy earbuds because I liked them better, they were cheaper, but if you go get $15 earbuds from the gas station, they're almost definitely trash. You know how it goes. The wire's going to short out. First of all, they're not going to sound very good in general. They're going to be pretty tinny, but also muffled at the same time, which is kind of hard to accomplish, but somehow they did that. One side is going to cut out and the wire's going to short, and then you're going to have to put it in a very certain way and then hold it a certain way that eventually one side shorts out, the other side shorts out, you just throw them away. That's kind of the thing with earbuds, which is why I just stopped buying them. Now there's a third thing that makes gaming headsets so popular over other devices like IEMs, and it's probably the thing that most people think of, and it's actually related to the first thing, it's the marketing, which is features. These things just have a ton of features. Now, first of all, there is a microphone, so that is incredibly convenient, especially if you're a console player. You're sitting kind of far away from the monitor, you don't have to buy a separate microphone. Even if you're on a computer, you don't have to buy a separate microphone. You've got wireless. This one has 80 hours of battery life. You've got AI noise cancellation for the microphone. You have a built-in microphone actually on this one. They just have a ton of features, especially the wireless ones. So what makes IEMs better than gaming headsets? The simple answer to this question is the price to performance ratio. For how much you spend for IEMs, they're going to give you way, way better performance, sound quality wise, over what you're going to get in gaming headsets. Every single one of these I bought for under $30. I think the most expensive one was $25, and one of them I got for $19 or something like that. Let me go ahead and just clear that up right now. IEMs are earbuds. You can try to find hyper specific things that are different about them, but basically, because these are just more traditional earbuds, this is the HyperX Cloud Earbuds 2. And they're the same concept. The only real difference between these and those, because these both go in your ear, they both have ear tips that you can remove, is that these don't have a wire that you can take out. This is just all locked in. Also, this has a microphone and a media button on it. Whereas most of these, this is the Critical, or no, not the Critical, because the Critical is 0 too. But this is the Sound Notes 0, the original. These, you can take this off, for example. And then it has two little openings with the two prongs that are here. And then you can put this in so it's detachable, so you kind of can mitigate some of the issue if you have an issue with the wire specifically. And then this has a form factor where it goes around your ear. So other than that, they're basically just earbuds. They're designed to go deep inside your ear and then really have that contact with the ear canal. For example, now these I bought for I think $20 or $25, and I like the sound of these far better than the HyperX Cloud 3. I would put them, honestly, I actually prefer them over the Odyssey Maxwell, believe it or not. I'd say the closest competition would be the PC38X. I think this is still my favorite sounding audio device that I have. Well, not including speakers and stuff like that, because I got some pretty sick speakers, but this is the only one that I think straight up beats these. Now, what these IEMs, the 𝘊𝘩𝘦𝘢𝘱, but honestly to an extent all of the IEMs I've used, maybe besides the HyperX ones, They're able to deliver very clean and satisfyingly thumpy bass at very low volume. So with gaming headsets, to actually get some bass, you're going to have to crank the volume up significantly. Well, depending on how sensitive you are to bass and how much you like. A lot of people that use gaming headsets don't like bass at all. A lot of them play FPS games and they just don't want any bass. They don't want any distractions. That's perfectly fine. But if you do like bass, if you do like immersion, if you do use these for things that aren't just the highest level of FPS competitive play, because I'm not a high level FPS player, I'll tell you that. High level fighting games maybe, but if you want some of that bass, you're going to have to increase the volume significantly. And why? So let's look at the Odyssey Maxwell, because I really like the pleather that is on these as far as comfort overall. And that is another thing that we can talk about the IEMs do better. Check this out. So your eardrum inside your ear, inside the ear canal, gotta go even deeper to get it. And that's where that's how sound works. You have that vibration, and then the eardrum is going to transfer that over, to your brain. Your brain interprets those vibrations as sound. So that's how you get the experience of sound. But if you put these on, so the pleather here is around the ear. So the vibration is going to be like on your head, on your face, and then kind of going to seep into your eardrum, but it's not direct. So it's why you have to increase the volume more to get the same level of bass that you're going to get with IEMs that are going deep into that ear canal. And then you also have this kind of plastic tip right here, and then this is really going to have that vibration, so you can get some very thumpy and very boomy bass, but not anything that's crazy distorted at much lower volumes, so you can save your hearing like that. But also the bass is just more satisfying, because at sub bass and bass and sub bass, but specifically the sub bass, those really low frequencies, that's something that you really have to feel. It's not something that you're listening out for. It's something that it's physically vibrating. But the next thing is comfort. So all of these actually pretty much have like the same wire. There's a little bit differences. Like this one like has a little bit of braiding inside. They're all about exactly 4 feet long. The way these wrap around your ears, it's pretty straightforward. And it could take a while to get used to these, and some of them, because I feel like the wire can actually over time kind of like slightly bends to like how the fold of your ear, like the back of your ear is. These also block out a lot of external sound. So if you have these on, you're playing games, you're not going to really hear anything around you. So it can make it so if you're not getting, so make it so that you're not being distracted. But the comfort is really good, because just look at the scale, because I went ahead and measured. You see the Maxwell like 512 grams, and I think even without the microphone, it's like 492 or something like that. It's insane. Earbuds or IEMs and stuff like that, only like, 27 or less. So the comfort over time, when you have the Maxwell on your head, it's not that bad when you first put it on. And even like for the first like maybe like 5 minutes, you're like, oh, okay, I feel this, but I'm getting used to it. But after a marathon session, if you're playing a game for like 2 or 3 hours, actually, this is the reason that I stopped using the Maxwell. The number one reason, besides the issues with the durability that I had in my last pair, is just that I was playing a lot of Tekken 8, and it's like I can't play Tekken 8 for 6 hours straight with these on. It's just not going to happen. So the TLDR of why you should strongly consider picking up IEMs before spending like $330 on something like the Odyssey Maxwell. The price has gone down significantly, and obviously all these prices are going to depend on when you get them and where you get them. But I bought the Maxwell 330, I bought the Cloud 3 for $100, I bought the PC38X for $180, and all of these were under $30, each and every single one. The reason that you should consider getting an IEM before spending this much money on a gaming headset: number one, just the straight up price to performance ratio. The sound quality overall, it's far better for something that costs way less. The comfort, that's really going to save your neck. And some people, they just don't have any issues, and headset dents and stuff like that, all that stuff doesn't affect them. But for me, over time, having a gaming headset on for that long, yeah, it can be very problematic. I still love gaming headsets, but I can't wear them all the time like IEMs. Links to all of the stuff that's here is going to be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.